Good afternoon and welcome to the School of Nursing 2019 Spring Commencement. I'm Tricia Gatlin, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Affairs for the School of Nursing. It is my pleasure to welcome each of you here today. I would also like to extend a special welcome to Regent Laura Perkins and Executive Vice President and Provost of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Dr. Diane Chase.
Thank you, Dr. Gatlin. Graduates, we are all proud of your accomplishments today. Your success gives us great sense of hope for the future of healthcare. And your achievements have been important to UNLV's mission to join America's 100 best universities. Thanks in part to your performance, your research and service, UNLV this past year was elevated to R1, Very High Research Activity status, by the Carnegie Classification for University Research. This puts us in the top 3% of all higher education institutions in the country. The UNLV School of Nursing is one of the university's longest-running health-related degree programs. 2019 marks its 54th year. 2 School of Nursing programs, the Doctor of Nursing Practice and the Master's program, this year entered the top 100 rankings for the first time. Congratulations. These join an online nursing master's program that U.S. News & World Report already places among the nation's best. The school has one of the highest first-time pass rates in the state for the NCLEX licensure exam. Faculty within the school continue to conduct truly impactful research. And probably one of the most important stats I can share, more than 80% of the Bachelor of Science degree graduates from the school begin their careers here in Nevada. The UNLV School of Nursing is expanding. As part of its growth, it will soon offer certificate and continuing education programs for nurses throughout Nevada with support from the Governor's Office of Economic Development. UNLV was awarded a $900,000 grant from the state for a new Nevada program to develop this series of certificates for nurses targeting areas of need in the state, including specialized care, clinical research, and teaching. The grant support is among the latest in a series of moves by UNLV Nursing to holistically address the state's growing and increasingly complex healthcare needs. Admission to the school's competitive undergraduate program is also expanding. Historically, 48 students were admitted to the program each semester, but this past fall, we increased that to 56, and beginning fall of 2019, that number will go up to 72. Graduates, your success has paved the way for our progress and for the opportunities that future nursing students will enjoy. Thank you for your dedication and hard work. Congratulations to you, your friends, and family.
Thank you, Dr. Chase, for those moving words. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Angela Amar. I'm Dean of the School of Nursing, and I want to welcome alumni, families, friends, faculty, and staff to this event. Thank you for being here today to celebrate and support our 2019 graduates and to celebrate this significant milestone in their careers as nursing. The UNLV School of Nursing class of 2019 is graduating a total of 57 students today. So today we have 45 students who are graduating with the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Nine of our graduates have earned a Doctor of Nursing Practice degree, or DNP. And 3 have earned a Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing, PhD. It's also really interesting to note that we have a large contingent of students from across the United States. So we have students from California, Michigan, Illinois, Kentucky, Hawaii, Indiana, Oregon, Wisconsin, Utah, and Washington. Lots. 41% of our graduates are locals and from Las Vegas and from Nevada. A few of our graduates hail from other nations, Bulgaria, the Philippines, Cuba, and Ethiopia. 24 of our 57 graduates speak another language, and those include Amharic, Arabic, Bulgarian, Croatian, Serbian, Cantonese, Tagalog, German, Hebrew, Korean, Ormafa, Spanish, and Tigrinya, and Vietnamese. That's a lot, huh? So you guys are really prepared to serve this global patient body that we see. Although students, we hear this wide range of backgrounds and languages, some of your typical pastimes are seen very typical. So you have hobbies such as fitness and reading and cooking. And when asked, and I really want the hands to be raised in this, 5 of you said ballroom dancing. That is cool. The things you find out when you're leaving, because we could have had a ballroom dancing class going on much earlier, and we all could have learned. As the 54th graduating class, you've represented the School of Nursing well. You've demonstrated a passion for service and a sense of duty in improving the health and quality of life of others. You've received an amazing education, trained in some of the best hospitals and healthcare facilities, and enjoyed many opportunities that are not available in other nursing schools across the country. You impressed your faculty and your clinical preceptors with your confidence and your commitment to caring for your patients. You advance nursing scholarship and scientific understanding through presentations and by your involvement in local and national conferences. As you've made these advances, you've demonstrated the courage that is so critical in our motto, "Nurse leaders begin here." May all of you nurture a passion for justice and advance the knowledge and understanding that will inspire others. Though you graduate today, your experience at UNLV will remain with you always through the knowledge you've gained and the lasting friendships that you've made with your fellow students, your faculty, and your preceptors, and the staff. You will find that you will continue to draw guidance, strength, and wisdom from these relationships for the rest of your professional careers. Each of you has got here today through the guidance, love, and support of those close to you, many of whom are in this audience. These people believe in you, as do we. Graduates, please join me in thanking your parents, siblings, relatives, friends, faculty, life partners, neighbors, and other well-wishers for their support that will enable you to make your professional dreams a reality. So now you're ready for the next step in your professional journey. As nursing professionals, may you never lose the exhilaration that you found in continuous learning or in seeking new challenges as when you were students. We look forward to seeing how your innovation, leadership, and expertise will bring us closer to a higher functioning, patient-centered healthcare system both here and abroad. We're so proud of your accomplishments and the many ways that you've enriched the School of Nursing and the broader healthcare community. It's been an honor and privilege to serve as your dean and to be part of your journey through the UNLV School of Nursing. Congratulations. So your program tells you that Jillian Barclay is your speaker. And Jillian Barclay unfortunately had an emergency come up and is not able to be with us today. So fortunately or unfortunately, you're sort of stuck with me. And I thought that since we have this little bit of time carved out, that I would talk to you about the things that I would call some of my rules for living. So you're going to get 5 of my sort of basic rules. So the first one I think that's really important for everyone as you face life and as you face your career and the challenges in develop and grow is this idea of really knowing your worth. Knowing who you are, knowing that you're valuable, that you're unique, that you have gifts, talents, and skills. Maureen Dowd, who writes for the New York Times, in an editorial once wrote, "The minute you settle for less than you deserve, you get even less than you settled for." And I believe that to be true. So I hope that in everything that you do, that you remember that you are smart, you're talented, you're capable, you're bright, and you mean a lot to a lot of people, you're valuable as an individual, and that you never, ever, ever let anyone treat you in any way except what you deserve, that you always keep in mind your worth. Rule 2, what you send out into the universe is what you get back. So if we approach people as if we know that they're gonna ready for a fight, what are we gonna get back? A fight. If we approach people with optimism, what are we gonna get back? Optimism. There's a Quaker saying that says, and I apologize, the Quaker statement is the God in me seeks the God in thee, and remember they're pacifist, and so they're always looking for the good in everyone. And I found personally in life that when people are bothering me and bugging me, it's often more about me than it is about them. And when I start to look for the good in people, I see even more good than I started out looking for. So I encourage you to always think about as you approach people, as you approach your careers. You'll have patients who seem difficult. You'll have coworkers who are challenging. But to always think about giving them what you'd like to get back and approaching things always from this space of what I send into the universe, I'll get back. The third one is kind of this run your race, and some of the faculty have heard me say, you do you, and let other people do them. And when you think about running a race at the horse races, they put the blinders on horses, right? So that the horse runs their race. And so many times in life, we get distracted. We look at what other people are doing, we pay attention to what's going on over there. We do everything except think about our own space and our own progress. So I encourage you all to remember that and to think about, are my blinders on? Am I worried about me? One thing that I often say is that I refuse to take full credit for my success, because then I have to take full credit for any failures. And so I tend to feel like I do what I do and I give it my best and I give it my all. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But it doesn't change me, doesn't change my worth, and doesn't change who I am. So I encourage you all to run your race, run your own race, and to do you, not worry about doing somebody else. So rule 4, life brings good times, life brings bad times. And through it all, one thing that remains constant is that the earth is going to keep spinning on its axis, the sun's going to rise, the sun's going to set. So what matters for us is what we do in the meantime. So when challenges come, we cry, we pull the covers over our head, we get in bed, we eat popcorn. Some of you eat chocolate. I'd rather eat potato chips personally. But we do whatever we do that helps us to deal with whatever's going on in the moment. But at some point, just as the sun sets in the darkness and the bad times in life, the sun rises too. And so remembering that you've got to stay committed and you've got to stay a part of things, because other times life passes you by. And then we become bitter and then we become angry at things. So remembering that the sun rises, sun sets, I keep moving, I keep going. And when the challenges hit, which they will, it doesn't change you, doesn't change your outlook. And then finally, the last one I would say is this living intentionally. I think it's really important to have a really clear idea about your goals and where you're going. So often the things that bother and disturb us so much are things that don't matter in the long run. And so thinking about things that have us bothered and upset, what will I think about this in 5 weeks? Will this matter in 5 months? Will this matter in 5 years? And many of what bugs us and gets us all caught up in anxiety, emotion, really won't matter much in 5 months and 5 years. And so staying focused on what are my goals, what matters, not even what are my goals, what matters to me. And for most of the time, what matters for us in lives are our relationships, our happiness, our serenity, our security in self, all of those things that often aren't a part of the things that really bug us the most. So focus your energies, focus on what matters in the long run. And just as any good graduation address would not be good if I didn't tell you to be bold, and we already know you're capable of that, to change the world, to set the world aflame. Many of you are here because you had a dream that you wanted to be a nurse. Your dream isn't over. Keep dreaming. You've reached one goal, then you set another goal. And you reach that goal, and you set another goal. You wish big. And every time you wish, you get what you wish for and what you dream for, you wish again, and you wish bigger, and you dream bigger. So good luck to all the graduates of 2019. I look forward to hearing all the fabulous things that you guys do as this, with your careers and in your professional lives. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to invite Megan Smith to speak on behalf of the doctoral students. Megan comes to us from Wisconsin, so welcome, Megan.
Hello, everyone. Faculty, fellow graduates, family, and friends. It is my honor to represent the doctoral graduates today in my address. I am fairly certain this moment is surreal for most of us. We sit here in wonder and awe, wanting to pinch ourselves if this is really happening. Although we may share this commonality, as I look out today, I can assure you that our journey towards our doctoral degree was quite unique for all of us. Our backgrounds, personal situations, and professional trajectory are distinctively exclusive. However, we share a common bond rooted in hard work, dedication, and perseverance that will forever change us from students to now scholars. Most of us understand the adage, "It takes a village," as countless hours were spent shuffling our daily tasks as we pursued our dream. We are forever indebted to family members, friends, and colleagues for their support and understanding. We learn to be flexible and humble in order to triumph. The UNLV School of Nursing logo states, "Nurse leaders begin here," and I can attest this is true. As my fellow graduates and I completed necessary coursework and advanced towards our final defenses, it was necessary to embody the qualities of nurse leaders. Qualities such as being a visionary, adaptability, and determination were necessary. At times, we were called to quiet our minds and reflect on our goals. Other times, we were asked to stretch what we thought were our capacities in order to achieve greatness. Great leaders see beyond personal gain and take responsibility for the greater good. Through our research projects, we were committed to uncovering knowledge that will benefit patients, families, other professionals, and communities. Our leadership journey started here, but will no doubt be carried back to our respective homes. It is this journey that forever changed us to be great leaders, thoughtful thinkers, and purposeful scholars. As stated in the formation of scholars, doctoral education is a set of experience that incorporates training, education, and formation. It is a process led by faculty and brought to life by students. To our faculty, our great stewards, thank you for seeing our potential and sharing your knowledge. We don't take for granted your support and belief in us. Our education has prepared us to question and teach others to do the same. Whether we practice at the bedside or forge into academia and/or formal research, it is our responsibility to use the gift we have been given. From this moment forward, people will be looking to us to lead within our discipline and to discover advances in nursing as well as cross-disciplinary avenues. The Lao Tzu states, "A scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar." Only now could I understand the profoundness of this quote. So today, I challenge you. May we always pursue greatness, continue to test theories, and uncover solutions to complex problems while never resting on our laurels. May we venture beyond the guardrails of the comfort zone and leave this world more equipped to deal with the whys and the hows. May we continue our journey with curious minds and a humble spirit rooted in perseverance and dedication that brought us here today. Congratulations to my fellow graduates and dear scholars. Thank you.
We have now come to the part of the ceremony that you have eagerly anticipated. With these great accomplishments come great responsibilities. As I look out, I see a group that is poised for life of important contributions in an ever-changing world. You are prepared to not only face the future, but shape it. As Dean Amar mentioned, we are very proud of your accomplishments and expect great things from you in the future. We will begin the conferring of degrees with the hooding of our doctoral graduates. We will begin with our PhD graduates, who are signified by the blue-colored hoods. They will be followed by the Doctorate of Nursing Practice graduates. Our Doctorate of Nursing Practice graduates are signified by apricot-colored hoods. Each candidate will be hooded by their dissertation or project chairperson. The presentation of the hood by the student's chair symbolizes their welcoming of the student as a colleague. As I call the name of each doctoral candidate, I will ask that first the chair and then their student process across the stage. Chairs and students, please pause for a moment on the stage after hooding so we can take your picture. Will the candidates for the Doctorate of Philosophy in Nursing and the Doctorate of Nursing Practice please rise and come to the stage? Megan Smith, Doctorate of Philosophy in Nursing, dissertation title, An Exploration of Nursing Communication Competence During the Handoff Report, hooded by Chair Dr. Catherine Dingley. Christina Rosa Pendrick Pepin, Doctorate of Philosophy in Nursing, Prevalence and Use of High-Fidelity Simulation in Family Nurse Practitioner Programs, hooded by her chair, Dr. Jessica Doolin. Karen Huseman Dela Cruz, Doctorate of Philosophy in Nursing, Assessing the Long-Term Effects of an Immersion Experience on Nursing Practice. Chair, Dr. Michelle Clark, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Cowie. Mala Halley, Doctorate of Nursing Practice, Evidence-Based Practice Guide and Workflow, Improving Hospital Throughput and Reducing ED Overcrowded, hooded by her chair, Dr. Jay Tan. Anne-Marie Schenk, Doctorate of Nursing Practice, a group development program based on transformational leadership to improve team performance, hooded by her chair, Dr. Carolyn Sabo. Janet Wright, Doctorate of Nursing Practice, Leadership Development in Nursing, Planning from the Bedside to the Executive Suite, hooded by her chair, Dr. Mary Bonmass. Lydia Lefchek, Doctorate of Nursing Practice, A Guide for Shared Governance, hooded by her chair, Dr. Mary Bonmass. Noelle Serdan, Doctorate of Nursing Practice, Implementation of an Asthma Action Plan in a Pediatric Outpatient Clinic, hooded by her chair, Dr. Mary Bonmass. Jennifer Faunis, Doctorate of Nursing Practice, A Comprehensive Guide for Outcome Evaluation and Sustainability of a Dedicated Education Unit within an Academic Practice Partnership, hooded by her chair, Dr. Mary Bonmass. David Morrow, Doctorate of Nursing Practice, Implementing a Heart Failure Education Program for Bedside Nurses in the Acute Care Setting, hooded by his chair, Dr. Jessica Doolin. Lauren Scott, Doctorate of Nursing Practice, Development of a Breast Cancer Survivorship Care Toolkit, hooded by her chair, Dr. Sally Miller. Dr. Laura Larson, Doctorate of Nursing Practice, Health Literacy Presentation for Low-Income Uninsured Population, hooded by her chair, Dr. Susan Van Buge. This concludes the awarding of the doctoral diplomas. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our new doctors. Will the candidates for the Bachelors of Science in Nursing please rise and come to the stage as directed by the student marshals? Mariela Lopez. Chelsea Quick. Faven Tawalde. Christine K. Vermill. Joanne Joyce Belingett. Lily Tran Hwang. Tiffany Tien No. Ves Vetanoff. Hai Quan Lei. Michael M.J. Cuenca. Richard Wong. Thomas Thornton, cum laude. Chris Kreider. Andrea Jacinto. Michelle Mimapon. Brianne Taka Esu. Camille Catello. Anna Fernandez. Joanna Gonzalez. Crystal McGuire. Are you ready for the yell? Elaine Chen, magna cum laude. Brittany Moseev, magna cum laude. Lanoy Sarah Schwartz, magna cum laude. Angela Drake, magna cum laude. Liliana Miller, magna cum laude. Ashley Feldman, cum laude. Brent Esquin. Miriam Tessima. Elizabeth Bay. Brianna Schneider. Eden Pershing. Lauren Lobianca, magna cum laude. Gabriel Gachayan III. Susie Casada. Lindsay Undas. Christine Felix. Faye Tahimic. Laurie Crowell. Sarah Salto. Danielle Kilburn, magna cum laude. Rachel Handelman, magna cum laude. Erica Alvarado Elizares, magna cum laude. Daniel Crosby. Michael McAllister, cum laude. Will the undergraduate students please stand?
Okay, the part that I have is really good too. So I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree as indicated with all the rights and privileges that pertain. Round of applause. Doctoral students, please join the undergrad students in standing. And the doctoral students' degrees are conferred typically, or their privileges are conferred when they defend their project. So at this time, it is my pleasure to ask you all to move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard or TAM to the left side. And all graduates, if you would, please turn and face your family and friends. It is with great pride that I present to you the Spring 2019 class of nursing graduates.
Win with the rebels, a victory today. Win with the rebels, the scarlet and gray. From mountains that surround you to far across the sea, we'll win with the rebels of UNLV. UNLV, go fight, win, we'll win with the rebels of UNLV. Woo!
Thank you very much. Please remain seated as the graduates process out. We'll have a brief 30-minute intermission before continuing with the nursing recognition portion of our program.
Please be seated. Welcome back, everyone, to the recognition portion of our ceremonies today. I again extend a welcome to all of our guests, their friends, families, and of course our graduates. I would like to introduce a few folks participating in our ceremony today, and I ask that they stand when their name is called, and if possible, control yourself and hold the applause until everyone is introduced. So first we have our Dean, Dean Amar, School of Nursing, and our guest, Nevada State Regent, Laura Perkins, Dr. Rigel J. Tan, representing the State Board of Nursing, Mr. Russ Park, Chief Nursing Officer for Seven Hills Hospital and President of the Nursing Alumni Association chapter, and our faculty seated on stage at this time. If you would please stand. I would also ask that our faculty out in the audience to please stand for recognition. And at this point, we can clap. Thank you. We also would like to recognize and ask for you to stand any alumni of UNLV, any program, any time, and we've been around for over 60 years. So welcome, thank you. Wonderful. And lastly, we'd like to recognize any veterans who may be students or may be audience or participating in any active military. Thank you for your service. Michael, get up. I now have the pleasure to introduce and tell you a little bit about our dean. Dean Angela Amar is the dean and professor at the School of Nursing for UNLV. Prior to joining us, she was the associate dean for undergraduate education at Emory University in Atlanta and was on the faculty of the School of Nursing for Boston College and Georgetown University. Dr. Amar has dedicated her career to enhancing diversity in nursing leadership and to improving care and support for survivors of violence and trauma, particularly increasing help-seeking and for sexual assault victims who have, and she has conducted multiple funded research and published many articles and book chapters related to violence and diversity. Dr. Amar is a co-author on an award-winning book called A Practical Guide to Forensic Nursing, and she has many, many accolades. She is a fellow in the American Academy of Nursing, a distinguished fellow at the International Association of Forensic Nurses, a fellow at the National League of Nursing, the Nursing Academy for Nursing, and she is an executive card holder at Costco. So Dean Amar, please come up.
Boy, the things people find to say about you. Thank you, Mary. It is my pleasure to welcome again so many families, loved ones, and alumni to the Spring 2019 Recognition and Pinning Ceremony. As the 54th graduating class, you've represented the school well. You've demonstrated a passion for service and a duty for improving the health and quality of life of others. We are so proud of your accomplishments and the many ways that you've enriched the School of Nursing and the broader community. I remember when I began the final chapter of my nursing education just as you are today. I was filled with lots of emotion, happiness, excitement, nervousness, fears about the future, but most of all, hope about the future. Each of you must determine for yourselves what success will look like. While all of the specific details may not be crystal clear today, trust that your journey will lead you to the end goal that you had in mind all along, and continue to draw on the support, guidance, and wisdom of others. As our nation undergoes changes in healthcare delivery, each of you will play an important role. You will be delivering healthcare to an aging population with complex chronic conditions, mental health concerns, and a lack of primary care. And you will be researching those very problems and generating new knowledge that we use to guide care and teach others. You are essential in helping our nation provide more affordable, higher quality care for each and every patient. Congratulations, and you're ready for the next step in your professional journey. I look forward to seeing how your innovation, leadership, and expertise will bring us closer to a higher functioning, patient-centered healthcare system, both here at home and abroad. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Amar. I would now like to introduce Dr. Rigel J. Tan, representing the Nevada State Board of Nursing. Dr. Tan.
Well, congratulations to the UNLV School of Nursing class of Spring 2019. On behalf of the board and staff member of the Nevada State Board of Nursing, we welcome you all with warm hearts and open arms into the nursing workforce of this great state of Nevada. As you begin to practice nursing, be proud of the high level of nursing excellence that you've learned at UNLV to be the best nurse you can be, rendering care with clinical competence, knowledgeable mind, and compassionate heart for every patient. To those who are advancing on the profession or the professional nursing ladder, our DNP and our PhD nurses, We appreciate your effort as you advance your knowledge and skills to promote public safety. I encourage you to be involved, to be an advocate, and to be active in shaping an innovative and responsible profession and for the future of nursing, keeping safety in nursing practice as your guide. On behalf of the entire Nevada State Board of Nursing, we are your partner in the mission to every citizen of Nevada, and that is to protect the public's health, safety, and welfare through effective regulation of nursing. Let me share with you my personal motto as I encourage you to be mindful and make safe nursing practice a priority. Good, better, best. Never let it rest till good becomes better and better becomes best. Once again, on behalf of the Nevada State Board of Nursing members and staff, I welcome you all to the world of safe nursing practice.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tan. I would now like to introduce our baccalaureate speaker, Michelle Mimapan.
Thank you. Welcome, peers, faculty, family, and friends. It's an honor to speak before all of you today as we celebrate what is not only the conclusion of one great chapter, but the beginning of an incredible new one, as we each embark on new adventures and challenges in this exciting and rewarding profession. As an officer of the Student Nurses Association, I have had the pleasure of speaking to incoming cohorts each semester at orientation, and I have always shared with them the same insight. I've told each of them to take a good look around the room, because what is at that time a room full of strangers will indeed quickly become a group of new friends. Among this graduating class are some of the brightest, most ambitious, and good-natured people I have had the privilege to know. I have come to care for and respect each and every one of you. It has been a privilege to share the nursing school journey with you. We have learned together, we've laughed together, occasionally some of us have cried, and importantly, we've grown together. As I see everyone walking today in their caps and gowns, I reflect upon that eager group of strangers I met nearly a year and a half ago. I see how far we have come and how much we have learned. Nursing school has taught us many lessons, and not just about med-surg and pathophysiology. Nursing school has taught us that there is not always just one answer to a problem, so you must always think critically and select all that apply. Nursing school has taught us that although you may be 100% confident in your ideas and you may have a great solution, it may not be the best answer. So when seeking solutions, be humble in your opinions and be open to the ideas of others. Nursing school has taught us that we must learn to work cohesively as a team, which was readily apparent the first time we read group projects worth 20% of grade on a syllabus. So when you find yourself a member of a team, remember how much others are counting on you. Nursing school has taught us not to be afraid to ask questions, because in nursing school, undoubtedly, there have been times when we did not know the answer. So when dealing with others, don't be afraid to ask for clarification. Nursing school teaches us the value of determination in dealing with challenges and the power of empathy and compassion in dealing with people. So when advocating for your patients, fight hard. And when caring for your patients, be soft. Nursing school has taught us to never give up. So when you find yourself 3 consecutive 12-hour shifts into a work week and you are physically exhausted, do not give up. When you've had a difficult case and you're emotionally drained and you find yourself wondering if you're really cut out for nursing, do not give up. You were born for this. When surrounded by experienced, proficient nurses, you begin to question your competence as a new nurse. Do not give up. Nursing school teaches us how far we can come in so little time with a proper initiative and determination. So, as this was but one stop on our individual journeys, I hope we can take with us the lessons this experience has taught us. Next, we'll tackle NCLEX, and it may challenge our confidence. Soon we'll be new grads, and that too may challenge our confidence and our will to persevere. You'll face a myriad of challenges and adventures in your futures, and when you do, I hope you can face them with the vigor and tenacity with which you tackled nursing school. I am honored to call all of you my colleagues, and I am so eager to see what wonderful adventures are in store for this group of committed, passionate new nursing graduates. Congratulations, class of spring 2019. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Well done. At this time, the School of Nursing would like to recognize several students for their outstanding efforts during their nursing education. Dr. Gatlin, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Affairs, will present the Outstanding Student Awards. Dr. Gatlin. Please come forward when I call your name. The Dean's Award is first. The Dean's Award for Academic Excellence goes to a student who demonstrates a high GPA and professional behavior. The recipient of this award is Danielle Kilburn. Congratulations, Danielle. The award for clinical excellence goes to a student that demonstrates innovation and creativity in patient care, which results in positive patient outcomes. The recipient of this award is Angela Drake. Angela is described by her clinical faculty as an excellent critical thinker who uses every clinical situation as a learning opportunity. She excels in her communication with staff, peers, patients, families, and provides compassionate, quality care. Congratulations, Angela. The award for leadership goes to a student who consistently demonstrates leadership among her student peers and in the community. The recipient of this award is Michelle Mimapon. Faculty, including myself, describe Michelle as a leader from day one. She has been active in the Student Nurses Association throughout her life in the time of our school, and acting as a LEPA representative, vice president, and now president. Michelle also acts as a student advocate and has been instrumental in fundraising for the Student Nurses Association and for promoting community outreach. Thank you, Michelle. And now I have a list of students, and the following students, please join Dr. Gatlin at center stage to receive the Student Nursing Association Award. Michelle, don't sit down. Michelle Mimapon, come on up, President. Camille Catello, Vice President, served as local and state representative, level representative, and state vice president. You all come up. Joanne Joyce Ballingett, Inventory Committee. Christine Frommel, Inventory. Christine Frommel, Inventory Committee. Lauren Lopianco, Activities Committee. Brent Esquin, Activities Director. One more. Lenore Schwartz, Secretary. And lastly, Faye Tahimic, who is our level representative and bylaws committee. we can all join for a group picture, that'd be great. While they're getting ready, I'll tell you that the Student Nurses Association is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing leadership opportunities, broadening knowledge, exercising community involvement, and advocating and continuing to advance nursing education. All students within the School of Nursing are members of SNA or Student Nurses Association. However, the students that are being recognized are here for their leadership, and they're being recognized as such. Congratulations, leadership team. Now, please, Dr. Cowie, Doctoral Director, please move to the center stage to present the award for the Outstanding Graduate Award. And before we do that, let me also recognize who the Chief Executive Officer of the Student Nurses Association, who led them to the state convention this year, Ms. Janelle Willis. Next, we have the Outstanding D&P Student Award. This award goes to David Morrow. David, come on up. David demonstrates our core values of communication, excellence, caring, integrity, respect, and inquiry in the implementation of a system-wide, evidence-based educational intervention with nurses caring for heart failure patients. I'm particularly proud of David, who was also an undergraduate student of mine in clinical. Thank you very much, David. His project is highly relevant and sustainable and is now implemented across 6 hospitals in our healthcare organization here in Nevada. Thank you again, Dr. Morrow. We also have an award for Outstanding PhD Student, and that goes to Megan Smith. Dr. Megan Smith and Dr. Morrow, congratulations. Dr. Smith, come on up. Over the last 4 years, Dr. Smith has developed into an outstanding scholar and researcher. One of her faculty described her as an ideal student, concur, and one who hears and responds to instructor feedback in a thoughtful and comprehensive manner, always striving to better herself and her work. Congratulations, Megan. I will now ask my colleague, Dr. Sabo, to come to the mic. Dr. Sabo.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to tell you a little bit about the pinning ceremony that we're going to begin just shortly. The pinning ceremony is a time-honored tradition celebrating student scholarship and achievement and the transition from student to professional nurse. And it is performed at virtually every nursing program in the United States and in the United Kingdom. The pinning ceremony can be traced back to the Crusades of the 12th century. The Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist provided care to sick or injured crusaders. As new monks were initiated into the order, a ceremony was performed where the monk vowed to take care of the crusaders and was given a Maltese cross to place on their clothing, indicating the monk's vow to care or nurse the soldiers. The more modern pinning ceremony dates back to a ceremony in 1855 where Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George by Queen Victoria in recognition for her service to care for injured and infirm soldiers during the Crimean War, and this was primarily during the immediate year prior to this. Nightingale translated her ceremony to the awarding of a Medal of Excellence to her brightest graduates. The Nightingale School of Nursing also awarded badges to nurses as they completed their program, with the badges later being replaced by the awarding of a school pin. Each nursing school has its own pin design and is a method of rapidly identifying fellow graduates from around the world. Each pin is unique and is intended to proclaim values, ideals, or other individualized commitments of the school. While a nursing school's pin design rarely changes, the pin you will receive today is not the first design from the UNLV School of Nursing. The first design began in 1965 as our program was at that point in time an extension of UNR's. As our program evolved on its own into a BSN program separate from UNR, a new pin was professionally designed to honor the UNLV School of Nursing baccalaureate program, and the old pin was retired. The round pin you will receive today is the pin that was first given to those early generic baccalaureate graduates, and you will be counted among the over 4,000 nursing alumni from UNLV. Graduates of the School of Nursing wear their pins with pride, professionalism, and dedication, and I'm sure you will too. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sable. We are now ready to enter the recognition and pinning portion of the ceremonies. Families, we invite you to take pictures, but we ask for safety that you do not pass the ropes and the guards that are there. Dr. Cowie? Dr. Cowie will be at center stage and hand the students their stoles, and Dr. Silvestri Elmore will read the names of the graduates. And will the doctoral students please stand and come forward?
Megan Smith. Christina Rosa Pendrak Pepin. Karen Huseman de la Cruz. Mala Halley. Lauren Scott. Laura Larson. Noelle Serdan. Jennifer Fanez. Anne Marie Shank. Janet Wright. Lydia Lefchuk. David Morrow.
And now the BSN graduates, please come forward. Dr. Gatlin will go to center stage, Dr. Nicholas to center stage, and Ms. Clark to center stage. Mr. Park, please proceed to the table for the sashes. And again, Dr. Silvestri Ilmore will read the names.
Richard Wong. Tiffany Tien No. Faven Tawalda. Lily Tran Huang. Andrea Jacinto. Joanne Joyce Belingit. Christine K. Framill. Anna Fernandez. Camille Catello. Brianne Taka Asu. Michael MJ Cuenca. Hai Quang Lei. Thomas Thornton, cum laude. Chris Kreider. Michael McAllister, cum laude. Ves Smetanov. Michelle Mimapan. Brent S. Quinn. Angela Drake, magna cum laude. Lenoy Sarah Schwartz, magna cum laude. Ashley Feldman, cum laude. Liliana Miller, magna cum laude. Gabriel Gachalian III. Christine Larie Crowell. Faye Tahimic. Christine Felix. Susie Quesada. Lindsay Undis. Eden Pershing. Brianna Snyder. Elizabeth Bay. Lauren Lobianco, magna cum laude. Miriam Tasema. Joanna Gonzalez. Chelsea Quick. Crystal McGuire. Mariela Lopez. Daniel Crosby. Rachel Handelman, magna cum laude. Erica Alvarado Elizares, magna cum laude. Danielle Elise Kilburn, magna cum laude. Sarah Sato. Brittany Mosiev, magna cum laude. Elaine Chen, magna cum laude.
Okay, one more round of applause. Congratulations. Congratulations, graduates. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Mr. Russ Park, President of the Nursing Alumni Chapter. Mr. Park.
Hello, fellow UNLV School of Nursing graduates. From this day forward, you will join an elite and exclusive group of people, UNLV alumni. In the coming months and years, you will begin your nursing journey in a variety of settings spanning all of healthcare. This difficult journey will be tough, challenging, and time-consuming. But I encourage you all to find the time to be a part of something bigger, being active in the UNLV Alumni Association. Your journey with UNLV is not over, and in fact, it's just beginning. The UNLV Alumni Association Nursing Chapter is here to support you as you join the workforce, and our goal is for you to develop a lifelong connection that will aid you in your career and support community causes. You will be surrounded by like-minded individuals, and together, we can build a stronger tomorrow. By remaining engaged with UNLV, you retain a voice in shaping the future of the university. Through mentorship and career support, the Alumni Association is here for you. And if you find yourself in a setting with little support or not finding the open doors that you had expected, don't hesitate to reach out to us. There are fellow rebels out there and ready to support your transition. And finally, I tell you, remember where we all came from. That first day in nursing school when we were asked, why nursing? Where do you want to go and where do you want nursing to take you? And we replied, nurse educator, or nurse practitioner, or nurse leader. I challenge all of you to remember that, and remember that UNLV stands here waiting for your return. Thank you.
Dr. Gatlin?
So I invite the BSN graduates to please stand, light your candles, and turn around and face your family and friends while we recite the International Pledge for Nurses. It's found on the back page of your program. I will start you off. Are you ready? In the full knowledge
They really were louder in the classroom, I think, but very well done. So thank you, graduating class of Spring 19. You will be missed, but our loss is the community's gain, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.